Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, and congratulations as well from a fellow freshman. I'm excited to serve on this committee with you. I have the great honor of representing the Olympic Peninsula in the far northwest corner of the lower 48, and I serve my constituents alongside the tribal councils and leaders of the Quinault, the Quileute, the Hoh, the Makah, the Chehalis, the Jamestown S'Klallam tribe, the Port Gamble S'Klallam tribe, the Lower Elwha Klallam, the Suquamish tribe, the Squaxin, the Puyallup, and the Skokomish. And learning alongside and serving alongside leaders from those sovereign nations is a very powerful honor. And one of the things that has most impressed me in my time as a resident of Washington and as a fellow elected leader has been the Tribal Health Center's initiative in serving not only their tribal members to the best of their ability, but also meeting the needs in community health deserts that exist in so many of our rural communities across the country. And from combating the opioid epidemic to mental health crises to filling primary care deserts, I am so grateful. But I hear from concerned directors of health services and elected leaders that they're still facing many challenges. And you pointed out, Mr. Locklear, to Chairman Hurd's question that having Assistant Secretary would allow the priorities of Indian Health Services to be elevated in the cabinet level, but can you speak some to the unmet budgetary needs and what additional funding, if Assistant Secretary was able to advocate for that, might allow Indian Health Services to accomplish?
Yes, thank you for that question. The unmet need is astronomical based on most estimates. It's currently, I think, around $50-some billion, and it's currently funded at a significant amount less. One of the benefits of having an elevated director to assistant secretary would also be in the absence of that increase. As you mentioned, there are so many cross-cutting issues. Obviously, tribes have often taken these responsibilities on to provide health through self-determination contracts or compacts. So beyond just direct services, the Indian Health Service Director is also tasked with those other issue areas, whether it's health disparities or those things, and to work across the department to address them. So I think that one of the barriers often is, and we see this across many different departments, is being able to understand what various agencies and entities are doing and being able to utilize those resources in more efficient ways. I think that is one of the biggest benefits there, and also being able to understand where those resources are going so that the budgets are then more accurate to the needs of Indian country. So that those budgets can speak to more than just the healthcare delivery and the IHL systems and those contracts and compacts, but also they can speak to the needs beyond just those Indian Health Service and throughout the entire department.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I yield the balance.